healing lungs disease for done by a naturopath that has had success with it in thousands or hundreds of cases. Now here's what you gotta do. What you need is, I do not advertise these products. This is like an antibiotic treatment that you can give yourself at home. You need a radioactive appliance sold with egbar.com is Radiac. A solution jar set. You fill gold chloride into it, or gold sodium chloride, or colloidal gold. This is how you gotta make the attachment. It is explained in the text along with this video. The radioactive appliance has to be set into a bucket that holds about 1 gallon of water, but it must be asked, filled with ice to the red line. Add to it water then. Wait 20 minutes, and then it's ready for use. The attachments must be made in this way and manner. The red anode first to the 4th dorsal plexus. You can count this out easily. You take the big bone here at the neck, you count down 3.5 bones, that's about the 4th dorsal plexus, or ask a good osteopath or chiropractician. The other anode, the bigger node, that comes with a solution jar starter kit, the bigger node, must be put to the ankle, lower limb, each limb for 20 to 25 minutes, while the red anode stays at the 4 dorsal plexus. Then you gotta attach it to the limbs, each side, on this point, wrist, also for 20 to 25 minutes, each side. That's it. Also what you gotta do is you need a sort of antibiotic that you can make at home. Heated olive oil is a broadband antibiotic. This is no joke. You gotta heat olive oil and use organically produced olive oil. You heat it up, half a teaspoonful or 3/4 teaspoonful. Heat it up and then add to it on a teaspoon the same amount, half a teaspoon, of tincture of myrrh. Then add to it 3 drops of oil of sassafras. This is important. This solution, it's bluntly said an antibiotic treatment. No joke. And the appliance sort of drives it through the system without a needle. The lotion must be massaged at least every other day. This is how you must massage it. Head, down spine, to the tips of the toes. Then from the brachial plexus, which is about, you take the big bone here that sticks out, then you go 1.5 bones down, that's about the brachial plexus. You massage it to the tips of the fingers, arms, tips of the fingers. Then you massage it into the elbow joints, especially, underarms, shoulder blades, palm of the hand in this order. Got it? Then underneath, plexus of the groins, backside of hips, down the backside to the tips of the toes, and especially into the feet. This you must make fresh each time you use it, which is every other day at least. After 3 months, you ought to be sort of rid of this disease. I don't advertise these products, but hundreds of users have put their testimonials, also regarding Vitabatic, with bar.com, where you may purchase or can purchase this appliance. It's also sold as Radial Device, CBR in Germany, or there's another name that they sell it with eBay, I think the ice appliance or so they call it. In short, what else you gotta buy, unfortunately, but at least you may be healed from this evil disease. I have the appliance here. This you need every third day or twice a week. That's a mini frequency generator called mini FG in Germany. This you can set with program 2. You must set to the sinusoidal mode and change the mode to kilohertz that's below 10. It must be low frequency, sinusoidal, and program 2, there comes a description in English with it. You can set it to a frequency below 10 for about 3 to 5 minutes. This you gotta use every third day or twice a week for a few minutes each limb. How the attachments are to be made is as follows. They must be made in the right, correct order. First you attach the red anode, which is the positive, to the lower limbs, and the negative to the lumbar plexus. Now where is the lumbar plexus? Hips, above the hips, right above the hips. Go to the back, go back side, and then count 2 fingers down. That's about the 4th lumbar plexus, or the lumbar plexus. Then you gotta start it, and then do it for 3 to 5 minutes. First the one limb, then the other limb. Then you put the positive and the negative electrodes as follows. That is first the positive to the, gotta reflect it, to the wrist inside pulsation, and the negative to the dorsal plexus, which is again about here where the big bone sticks out. You count 1.5 bones down, that's about the dorsal plexus. There you gotta put it. Again, you use it for a few minutes, 3 to 5 per wrist, inside pulsation. This use when the radioactive appliance with the gold chloride ain't used. After 26 treatments with the mini frequency generator, you should be rid of this disease. Read the hundreds of testimonials that were put there by users, also by users that had the bite of a tick. The text of the naturopath is attached to this video, and where the items may be procured or can be procured. You may spend some $300 though to get the items, but the radioactive appliance you can keep for the general upkeep as a meditation or relaxation device. You may keep it for 10, 20, 30 years. All it takes is a bucket and some ice and water. The gold chloride must be changed every 14 days though, or use gold sodium chloride. I don't know about colloidal gold, but most frequently gold chloride was recommended. Use it in a strength of 1 grain per ounce, sold that way in manner, or 3 to 5 grain per ounce, not more. The massage lotion will really kill these parasites. Have a good day. Good luck. And don't take it as a joke. It does heal Lyme's disease. Or ought to heal Lyme's disease.